Hey guys, so today we're going to learn about three different things. We're going to be talking about scarcity, opportunity cost, and economic choice. Now, these are kind of very wordy words, so we're going to kind of go over the vocabulary definitions for each one. So, economic choice is the choice that is made. So, this is the choice that you are making when you have to choose between two different things. Opportunity cost, that is the choice that is given up. So, for instance, if you had to choose between a chocolate cookie or a sugar cookie, let's say you chose the sugar cookie. That would be your economic choice. That would be the choice that you made. And then the chocolate cookie, that's the one you didn't choose, the choice that you gave up. So that is your opportunity cost. And scarcity, that is when we do not have the ability to satisfy all of our wants because of limited resources. So basically, when you don't have enough resources or things you need to make something, then that means that you're scarce and you don't have the ability to satisfy all of your wants. Kind of like what we talked about in our last video with wants and needs. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about scarcity. So let's think. A baker is deciding what to make. He can make croissants, bagels, or cookies because of scarcity. His resources and goods are limited. So that means he doesn't have very many resources and goods, and he's deciding what to make. So he can choose between croissants, bagels, or cookies, but because of scarcity, his resources and goods are limited. So for time, his time is scarce because Billy only has 3 hours total to bake. His money is also scarce. Billy's bakery is new and he cannot afford to hire another worker. And his ingredients are scarce. So that means Billy only has enough flour and eggs for one type of baked goods. So Billy would have to choose between croissants, bagels, or cookies. And two of those would be his opportunity cost, and one of them would be his economic. All right, so let's look over here at this picture. This is a picture of a tomato. Tomatoes are more scarce or limited during the winter. Do you think that tomatoes will cost more or less when they are scarce? Go ahead and pause your video and take a little time to think about your answer. Okay, so tomatoes are more scarce. Explain why you think this is. Well, they're more scarce because they are scarce. So there are So there are less to go around. So because the tomatoes are scarce, there are less tomatoes to go around. And therefore, the company can charge more because they're going to be in demand. So people are going to want tomatoes, but there aren't enough to go around. So they can charge more when you go and buy a tomato. It might be more expensive. All right. Now, I would like you guys to go ahead and think of a time people made choices because they cannot have everything they want. So I'm going to go ahead and think of a time. When did I have to choose between two things? So the other day I had to choose between if I wanted to wear my red shoes or my white shoes. And that was my choice. Now when a choice is made, something is given up. So I decided to wear my white shoes. So that means my red shoes were what I gave up. All right, so now you guys are going to go ahead and answer some questions on your Google form. Don't forget to put your name down, and I can't wait to see y'all's answers.